Grand Rising. Happy Monday. I pray everybody's having a positive, productive day so far today. If you're not, I pray that your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and of course the Most High help you with that today. I also pray that He clothes us in His armor from head to toe, that He strengthens our discernment and guides our steps as we go throughout this day. That being said, I'm here to get the verse of the day prayer card for Monday, October 28th, 2024. The daily devotional is already posted. I'm kind of having to figure out new positioning and everything, but we'll make it work. I also want to send loving, healing energy and prayers to anybody that's still in recovery mode from the storms. Anybody that's dealing with displacement, homelessness, addiction, depression, anxiety, loss of a loved one. Just know that you're not alone, and I'm sending you loving, healing energy. All right. Let's see what we get today. I do have my Bible nearby, so we'll pull up the scripture as soon as we find out which one it's going to be. $1:31 on the timer. The one good thing about doing it this way is I'm a lot closer to my phone, so I can see the timer without my glasses. Light shines on the righteous and joy on the upright in heart. Psalm 97:11. It hasn't been that long since we got that one, so I'll acknowledge it, but we're going to try for a different one. Above all else, guard your heart, and everything you do flows from it. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. I think we've gotten that one recently too, but we'll stick with that one. I haven't written on the card, so. All right, Proverbs 4, 23. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Isn't it funny how they've reworded these? I'm not really sure. Maybe it's out of a different version of the Bible, but Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Yeah. If we have a broken heart, if we have a sick heart, if we have a dirty heart, spiritually speaking, not physically, it will and it does affect our whole lives. Keep thy heart with all diligence. Keep it safe. Keep it protected. Wearing the armor of God. But you notice how it changes the wording? The wording on the card says, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. So, I mean, it's basically saying the same thing, just saying it with different words. So these scriptures may come just from the International Version or some other kind of Bible. I read from the King James Version. It's the only kind of Bible I've ever used. At one time, I did get a new International Version, but I ended up getting rid of that one. Just because, I don't know, be it the way I was raised, or just what I grew up on, I was always taught that the King James Version Bible was the only one. But, you know, as I've learned and grown, I've realized that, you know, it was written all the books of the Bible, the ones that are in it, the ones they've taken out of it, they were all written by man. And it's been altered and, messed with over the years. And in case you didn't know this, King James, the one that wrote the King James Bible, I believe it was a few years before he wrote the King James Bible, he actually wrote a book on witchcraft. So, there's so many rabbit holes to go down. And when it's all said and done, you really just have to be true to your heart. Have a good heart. Take care of your heart. Keep a clean heart. Keep an honest heart. Those are all things that it doesn't matter how it's written. We should do those things without having a book to tell us to do so. But it can be difficult. We have to protect our heart. The scripture before that, verse 22, for they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. So I may come back and we may just read that whole chapter 4. It's not very long. It's only 27 verses. So I may come back later today and we'll read that whole scripture. I'll do a separate video for that. So, protect your heart, guard your heart, keep your heart clean. Try to have an honest heart, a happy heart, of course, a healthy heart. The health of our heart can affect so many different things, in the rest of our body. Our heart, and something that I've learned recently too, is our heart isn't necessarily the pump. It's our lungs that are the pump. There's a lot to be learned about that as well. But, those are those rabbit holes that I jump down, and it just leads to all kinds of information. But, as I've been doing a lot the last couple days, I just want to encourage everybody to, find that knowledge, find the answers. Don't just listen to what you're told. Don't just assume, because it's in a book or because it's online that it's real. Educate yourself, dig for that information, and decide for yourself what you believe and what you don't believe. I mean, the way I figure it is, if you've got half common sense, some of the stuff that I come across, it's just like, I can't believe that people actually believe it. So, use your common sense. Use your own discernment to decide what you believe and what you don't believe. All right, I'm going to leave it there. As always, be grateful for what you have, the big, the small, and the blessings yet to come. If you see a need out there today, tomorrow, next week, if there's any possible way that you can fill that need, please do so. You may not only better their day, but you could possibly change their life, and you never know the impact it could have on yours. And as always, be blessed, find peace, and I'll see you next time.